And we're back with another video for College Football 25. So I'm here playing with Dom. So we made a deal. If I get Ohio State, he gets Bama. So really, it's the two covers of College Football 26. Jeremiah J.J. Smith versus Ryan the Man Williams. Right now we have Ohio State, which is all black. And Dom is in what?
Preparing to slug it out. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the
I think that Dom is in all white, right?
Taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and
Alright, so Dom has switched to the mic so y'all can hear him too. Dom, how's your day going? That's good. What's your final score prediction? Are you taking note?
Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. He's knocked down in the...
Damn, why is nobody else back here? I gotta make sure that Jeremiah J.J. Smith started. Bro, don't put Ryan at DB. No. Bro, no. Because that's cheating. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I put Jeremiah Smith at my number one wide receiver. Alright, let's get it. Comment down y'all's final score prediction before this game starts. I say 100 to 107 Dom.
Swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
57-32. No, I'm kidding.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Howard. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to throw. Finds his man.
Is that?
And how about the efficiency on that?
Is that Ryan, though?
2nd and 4.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage here.
Is that Ryan?
All of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Is Bro wearing no gloves right now?
Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Smith.
Oh, if he would have stayed on the ground,
but he has enough.
I would have been. Wait, is that Jeremiah Smith?
How nice is it in this offense
Oh,
to have
king
your
of
best
bounce.
receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties,
not.
or
Bro,
nickel
look.
corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy
But
is
Melo and Jeremiah,
uncoverable.
football and basketball, king of bounce.
Will have it 1st and 10.
They're both short too. I mean, no, Jeremiah not short.
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Good job, boys. Good job.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more
Bro,
plays
that is
for us
not
in
Ryan
the
Williams.
end zone. We're
No,
taking
next year his
shots,
face
we
getting
need
better
you to
because
step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab
his
right
game,
there.
that's not
I think a lot of
Ryan
that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being
I
on the
wonder
same
if
page,
Ryan
and then
and Jada
having a
Williams
guy that can go
are-
get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15.
Couldn't
find.
Mike, bro. Jeremiah Smith. Press O.
That broken field as he stopped at the 25. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete. Gets away from one, finds room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up.
Makes the catch.
He's out. Hey, man,
And
he's
he'll
out.
step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense.
No.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of
Come on,
scrimmage.
bro. We need D.
In the red zone, the field starts to shrink as a defense. I don't drop as far in my drops now. I got to understand, I'm getting back quick. That ball's going to come out. Nice job by the defense.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. An impressive display there gets him 6.
Yeah, don't
All
worry
right,
about
so now
throwing.
it's-
This guy can run too.
So now the score is like 6-7.
When this guy lowers his shoulders, you can see he can do
You know what I
whatever he
mean?
wants and get in the end zone.
It's like 6-7.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
I'll do that one.
Splits the uprights. Quick work
Oh,
on
I'll
that
take all the
scoring
plays,
drive,
man.
just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Alright, we kicked it right to him. Get loose, bro. Get loose.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith.
Move!
Stopped at the 17, and
They
he's
saw
probably
me.
second-guessing that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little
I
bit,
feel
you get
like-
a little bit
I
of
feel
rhythm.
like
It's really hard to
a
stop
wide receiver
Jesse,
playing
and they're gonna
DB
try
would
to
be
do it
good
again right here.
And if
because
you're
like
this
they
play
knows all
caller,
of the
you're
mechanics
loving what's
for
happening
a
right
wide
now because
receiver.
everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Safe completion on the screen. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
There
The
you go.
time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the excitement
Dang,
with the big
right?
plays and make it look
Okay.
easy time and time again. And that's
That
why
was
this offense
right.
is so impressive.
They'll snap
Number
it from the
2.
39, 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Setting up the screen.
Okay, Chip. Because like, why are we doing the same things?
They make the stop, but a good
That
pickup
is
there
not
on
like I didn't use
first
the
down.
gun.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver.
They're
in
mine
today's
to use it
football.
this
And a
way,
great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They get him on the
Yeah.
ground, but it's a
I'm gonna
first
hurt him.
down.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the
Like,
ground
see,
game. They
I see
typically do
him
that.
dropping
That's
his
pretty
jacket.
normal.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spin the magic beat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play.
No. I mean, yeah, I can. My bad. I can.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll put that
yeah,
scoreboard
Jeremy.
operator to work and put 6 on the board.
JS.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And
It's on
PAT
varsity,
gives them
gang.
a 14-7 lead. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss.
Yeah.
He'll
That's
bring it
what
back
AJ
from
Green was
inside
playing
the
last
15.
offseason.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Oh, yeah, because
The
first he
Tide
had a
offense
freshman,
rolls onto the
and
field.
then
That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense.
Bro, why is that
Makes
so
the catch at the
fast?
wrap. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown,
Bro, why is
Bama!
Lions so bad?
And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after
Bro,
the catch.
I'm
If this
just
quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down.
No,
It
I'm
makes
playing
it
zone,
so
bro.
easy. The
I'm playing
connection
zone.
between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I'm
why they
saying
got 6 on that play.
I could put two people on Ryan, double him, and then we play zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just
Bro,
have to
why are you
take a knee
talking?
as
Why
he
are you talking
stops
bad
the
about
field.
Jeremiah? Like, shut up.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start
Bro
the
says
drive.
I don't think he can house it every time,
Coming
but
out
he
on
just
first
can't.
down
Like,
with
no
the play
dip,
fake.
bro.
Using his feet to buy time. Now he'll turn and throw back to the right. And that ball is picked off. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
Man, that is a play that this kid is going to learn from, and they're going to coach him up
Bro,
to never
put
do
Ryan
that
Williams
again.
on
A
defense.
righty cannot roll to his left and throw it back into the middle of the field. Your accuracy
Bro, put
goes way
Ryan on
down. Your
defense.
timing is
Hey,
way
hold
off.
on,
It is
because
just too easy
I'm gonna
for
just
the
guard
defense to
Ryan
come away there with the
instead.
pick.
Dropping back, it's Milrow. He's got his man. Stopped after making the catch.
Bro,
Now,
what
Coach
is
said,
ninja
"You never
speed
go
and
broke taking a
strength?
profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain."
Second down coming up.
There.
The play action fake. Now improvising. He'll throw one to his right.
That's one. That's one. That's one.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep. The linebacker knows there's
please
nobody
convert
underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage so he can kind of float back a little bit.
He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete.
Bro,
He
OPI.
had a huge gain in his fingers and he
jumped on
couldn't
his
hold
back.
on. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. On the move, he fires. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job
Yeah,
done.
I can't let my QB get hurt.
And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Still on his feet at the 45. And he breaks into the open. They've
Oh
got
my
the
God,
defense
that ninja
reeling
shit.
right
Who
now
is
with that
that?
big play to the 29.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football.
Okay, this is not me. This is not me versus the computer.
Looking to move it through the air. Dances away.
Come back.
He's looking on the right side. Touchdown, Buckeye!
I will change the difficulty too.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu
Yeah, buddy.
narration option is set to
And
auto
they
selected.
add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
That's awesome, bro. Don't hate, appreciate.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21 to
Offense,
14.
gang. Straight offense.
A very
Now, please,
efficient
defense,
five-play
get a stop.
scoring drive. And
Don't
they
let
covered
him
the
get the ball
final
around.
29 yards with that touchdown pass. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes that Alabama offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what's...
Looking for a deep man.
Yes! Let's go! Good pass, breaker! Good job! Because I really needed that. Or else that would have been to the house.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. He'll take another shot here. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Afterburners coming. Touchdown tie. A great catch and run for 6.
The Ryan Williams plays is crazy.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game. And
yes, that is. All of your touchdowns that came from him.
Make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops
back.
6
catches.
Got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
Game. Every play I don't guard Ryan, he gets the ball.
Bangs it through for an
if you want something right, you gotta do it yourself.
Play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay
so if you want something done
all
like
tied
that.
up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no
let's go.
Find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. They get him down after he makes the catch.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's not afraid to go deep. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He unleashes a long one. And it was worth going for a chunk play.
No, please do that when he goes to Ryan.
In this building, this is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
At midfield, he's got room. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this.
Baby girl, let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Dang!
He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Let me see you twirl. Let me pull up with your homegirls. There's no way he's in the run.
Looking for a man. It's Milrow. Lets it fly.
Yeah, he's over. Yes, he's down. He's down. Let's go, bestie. Resties. Why is Jake saying best? I'm not. I got scored. No, I don't know how he didn't score.
Close enough to smell the goal line. The snap sets up the throw.
How did you not beat that?
He's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
And how about this play by the offense? First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run.
Is
Nice
that your
job by the
bestie
offense. A
for
little sleight of
resties?
hand, throwing the football,
Drake so
getting the
zesty,
touchdown.
baby
They'll try
girl.
to add another to their lead.
He is.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was capped
Jalen
off by a
Milroe
1-yard
literally
touchdown pass.
was getting shifty. I'm gonna follow him.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
It's the second time. Jeremiah has gotten blown up by the same person. On the same exact yard.
After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Snagged in the middle. It's Ibuka. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's
Dang, I pressed the tier gauge.
Like that, you might as well
Take the ball. Full.
And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
What?
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Oh, you freaking
That
suck.
pass is incomplete, and they're
Bro, we
probably
need a new
fortunate that it
quarterback.
wasn't knocked free for a fumble. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Ninja.
3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after
Ninja,
the
how are
quarterback.
you?
You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Yes. No! Come on, bounce! No!
And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
Bro, you have to be a rookie. You have to be a
for
rookie.
the
I mean,
offense because on fourth
okay.
down they had enough yards to pick up the first, keep the drive going, but he puts it on the ground. Defense jumps on it, and that is a massive turnover.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he intercepts it.
Dang!
Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is settled at the 30. And another interception for the Crimson Tide. And Bama has
Same
a few
here,
ball
Bubba
hawks
verse.
in the secondary. He might be putting old Hootie Ingram in the sights for his single-season interception record with 10.
Yeah, and it's hard to find DBs that are going to...
Only in the hops.
You lose, bro.
And an
You lose.
explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
That's a really nice throw. And you think about being the starting quarterback at The Ohio State University with all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense
Yeah, y'all
expects
can spin
from you.
right, and I'll still respect it.
Explosive passing attack. You've seen that now in recent years. They push
I mean,
the
not
ball
right, but-
vertically down the field. This guy has this skill set. That's why he's out there on the field right now. He allows this offense to really go, and he's playing at a high level.
On second down, looking again to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Okay, bro. Stop making this.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that
This
you look
is
for
easy.
in a big-time target.
This
That's
is
already
easy.
his second touchdown of the game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy
Now, please
completion
keep
and
doing
let
it.
him get back.
Because y'all are
Yeah,
inconsistent.
or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the ball is caught.
Dang, I pressed and stripped the ball.
This guy is special, and Alabama's had
He's
a
not
lot
special.
of them. Devontae
He's
Smith,
weak.
Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down
Oh,
the
my
field. You
hand.
get it to him, you know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start,
Got it.
I say
And
you
gets
weak.
it in. Touchdown,
You
Crimson
weak.
Tide. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route
My
one-on-one,
defense
shows
such
off his speed,
guns. My
gets
defense
himself
such
wide
a
open.
gun.
There was no
My
question where the
defense
quarterback was
such
going with that
a
ball. Nice job.
On to attempt the try. And the extra
If you would
point
miss that-
splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He's going to bring it out from deep. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like,
Bro,
you know this is back and
move
forth,
on,
and I got to
dang.
score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get.
He's going up top. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two.
It's one
three
more.
receiving touchdowns on the day.
What was
What a
this?
ball game.
Getting set for the point after.
Dang. You put bro on defense.
Smashes it through for the PAT. This offense prides itself
Nah.
on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown
Oh, for
pass to
son.
finish off a two-play drive. After
Well,
that
actually,
latest
it's
answer
pretty
tied
good.
things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Ryan's
It's probably
injured.
pretty comforting for this offensive coordinator to know.
It
As soon as the
was
game's
a
kicked
severe
off, I
risk
can
right
pretty
here.
much pencil in a 100-yard receiving day for this dude.
And I want to be the quarterback. I mean, that guy, it's always open. Man zone, I know I'm looking his way because he's going to catch the football. He's going to make big plays for me. So,
No way they call
I'm not
Bianca.
surprised they can continue to highlight this guy in the
No,
passing game.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach takes the penalty. First down and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger
That's
strike zone.
a defensive stop. He
They
put
put
it
the
back.
hit on him, and that ball came out and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Buys a little time with his feet. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find the man.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Running behind that left side.
Yes, he's down. He's down.
Close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Nice run. Great job by the running back. Making a cut, getting north-south, getting some positive yards. Now setting up a 4th and short decision for you. What do you got on deck? What are you going to call?
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve.
Just for that.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red Snoopy, quarterback sneak. It works every time.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down.
I know. But
Use the
otherwise,
now to throw.
it was an off-brand
He's ready to take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to
swear
catch the
they play
football.
no defense.
You know he's going to make plays after
Yay!
the catches. Those are the
I
kind
know
of
he's
guys
high
that
up
you
right now.
feature
Oh,
and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
That's a great question.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing.
The Tiger belongs to LSU.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive.
Gonna take a shot. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. This guy's going after a day sort of like the one Joey Galloway had against Michigan State in '93, already well on his way.
And Joey Galloway had that bayou speed, that Freaky Friday speed, and he's got it too. I mean, just such a dynamic weapon on the outside. It's a good idea to find him and throw him the football early, in the middle, and late.
But I still ended it on
they'll have enough for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. To throw, it's Howard. Scrambling away.
Yes.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down.
Okay, so for y'all that don't know, my old channel got banned for absolutely no reason. Oh, it was copyright. Yeah, because I was playing music in the background. I forgot about it. So yeah, so people from it was like JJJC. Yeah, it was JJDC. People from there just know that this is a new channel. So if you came from there, just know this is a new channel.
And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Looking for the score. And it's picked off
get him.
third time today. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back.
He need a big boy.
Really nice
a
job
big boy.
by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him right there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in.
He did it.
Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves
Dom,
those sticks.
are you being a shot?
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down.
This is like actually
just
a
like
good
that,
game.
chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Going up top on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Quick completion on the out. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
Fires to the wide out.
How did you not pick that? You're bucks. You're bucks. You're back.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give this guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
And the spin is black.
Brings up a second down for this offense. With the catch, it's Miller. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Alabama quickly back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
The sweet feet buy a little time. And it's caught inside the 15. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback checking the play. He'll come out throwing on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Quarterback moving. Bought a little time. Lets it go. And they will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
It's time to move this.
And how about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score, now an extra point away from
He's
tying
right-handed.
going
He's
into the
right.
half.
He's
Exactly how you
right-handed.
draw up a 2-minute drill.
Yeah, no, we this
How you
way.
want to finish a half.
With my hip. Bang. It's a man. It's in the first person.
Lining up for the PAT.
Dang, he flicked his hips. I saw you coming. I saw him open. I was running this way. And I'm here.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. The second half not too far away. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Are you gonna do the play?
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the... He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense.
How was that a dirty hit?
So funny.
He got hit in
guys like
his
Greg McElroy and
legs.
AJ McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. He's at the 10. And that will move down.
And that's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Smith. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Like since Christmas, because I think
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there.
no,
I'll
put it
do
in
what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next
Smith
drive.
Jr. is
Just
crazy.
keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Pass to 45. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
As a defense, when you're trying to stop the run, it's really as simple as just doing your job. You have to have gap integrity up front. DBs need to come downhill and fill, and the defense wasn't able to get it done.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's right on target. Tackled immediately after the catch. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Quarterback will audible. He wants to throw here on second down. He slings it deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but down turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
And here comes the offense on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Keeps looking downfield.
first.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
These guys aren't human.
All right, so wait, let's do
they
the
gotta
winner.
survey the field,
The
throw
person
the
who
football,
like
make deep
most points at the
passes,
end of the score.
and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense.
You suck!
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Starting to feel a little
How would
pressure.
you go that way? Are you scared? You were wide open right there!
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal.
Get set.
To the air, it's Howard. They're bringing heat. Gets rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught.
No, he put his hand up, and I was like, huh? I'm like, oh!
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Wait, after this,
From inside his own 15, looking for room.
Okay.
And he did a good job, Bob.
Okay, I'm finna check the stats. Okay. Player stats. Receiving. Jeremiah J.J. Smith, 248. Alabama. Ryan Williams, 315. Done! Alabama. Let's get Arizona. Soft.
You're finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah,
Move out the play,
guys,
Les.
I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, I should have ran a better route.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And that's
B.A.K.
B.A.K.
He's living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. We're lucky that one hit the ground.
He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete.
Yo, where's our stadium
Really
goals?
nice
Come on,
job
get
there by
hype,
both
fans,
guys
get
to throw
hype.
and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder. You got to guard longer in the back end and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting into the big fella at tight end.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Jalen Milroe is not a junior, he's a senior. I forgot. You can declare
the 18 unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Man coverage is a bad idea against this guy. The Buckeyes always seem to have somebody that you... And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They're licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys have been trying to play throw and catch.
What?
And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say,
Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it at the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Buckeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Looking to the end zone. Caught close to the marker. It's Ibuka. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Why not double the try total and go for 2?
Because I'm down with the minute.
Back to pass, it's Howard. Quarterback extends the play. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I can't move either.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Milroe. He's got the back in the middle. They get him down after he makes the catch.
On 2nd down, caught by the batter.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that shot
Why would you swat it, stupid?
And that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter.